Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation on statistical analysis. Before we dive in, allow me to introduce my team members, and I am Jean Damour Yonaisemo, and my team members are Alois Wismana and Clement Mutum. We are excited to guide you through this topic, and let's start by saying the primary goal of statistical analysis. The main purpose of statistical analysis is to help us understand, interpret, and make sense of data. Statistical analysis allows us to summarize large amount of information and make informed decisions based on evidence. When we talk about statistical analysis, we divide it into two major branches that are descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. First, the primary goal of descriptive statistics is to describe and summarize data. Simply, it helps us to organize and present data in a clear and meaningful way using tools like tables, chart, average, percentage, and graphs. Example, I can give like bar chart or pie chart illustrations. On the other hand, the primary goal of inferential statistics is to draw conclusions or make predictions about larger population based on sample. It uses probability to generalize findings and answer questions like what is likely to happen, or is there any significant relationship between these variables. In short, descriptive statistics describe the data you have, and inferential statistics help you to make predictions or decisions beyond that data. This is a brief introduction to get us started. Now I hand over to my group members, Alois and Clemens, who will take you through the next part of our presentation.
The second question was about the scope, the scope of data being analyzed. Descriptive statistics, the scope of analyze the data or deal with only data which are collected or sample or populations. Here example is to analyzing the age of distribution of 100 patients in a hospital, while inferential statistics goes beyond the data to generalize and to wide population. Here you can say using the sample of 100 patients and in order to make conclusion or to predict the national age of patterns in hospital. The third question was about the tools and techniques that used in a statistic according to its type. In descriptive statistics, they use mean, median, and mode. By example, you can use we can use the pie chart. Okay, the common tools that are used in descriptive statistics is mean, median, mode, range, variance, standard deviation, tables, charts, and graphs. Here example, you can use pie chart to show gender distribution in a classroom. On inferential statistics, the tools and techniques that used in this type of statistic are hypothesis testing, where you can use t-test or ANOVA, confidential intervals, and regression analysis. An example is performing t-test to check if online learners perform better than classroom learners. Yeah, this is an example of where you can use t-test tools in inferential statistics.
So now allow me to introduce about the sampling involved in these types of statistics. Now for the descriptive statistic, it is not always involving with sampling. It can describe a sample or entire population if all data is available. Where on inferential statistic, always it involving sampling. Just it in sampling is essential, as the conclusion are drawn from the sample to the population. So now allow me to talk about the assumption about data or populations. For descriptive, there are few or no assumptions. It's just to describe what is observed. While for inferential, it assumes the sample is representative, random sampling, and often assumes normal distribution and independence. Thank you for your attention.